Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hattrick with me, Alpha Pi Omega and FC Pigneto. So, another week has passed, the second week of the new season, and we're actually doing much better than we did before. Not as far as Team Spirit is concerned though. I've never had a murderous Team Spirit before, maybe once, but I found out that there's actually one below that, like the Cold War. I really hope we're not gonna get into that. But, Team Spirit aside, we have played the match against Riverdada at our stadium, and in the end, I have caved and decided to play it as a match of the season, and it paid off. The home bonus and the fact that we, had the fans there and everything really paid off together with the match of the season, and we won 1-0. This is especially good because they were stronger. Their head stats were 302, ours were 256, and we managed to score the victory. When you look, they're mostly, I think they are playing 100% defensive, and they're probably no tactic, huh? Okay, weird. I would be guessing that they would play counter-attacks, but they didn't. Either that's a mistake or they just like it this way. So the fact is we won. We got 150,744 euros out of that, which is a 66% fulfillment of our stadium, but that is kind of fine. I mean, it's just the start of the season, and our fans were mad. So they're no longer mad, they are now content. We will see if we gain or lose some today, but I think that as we lost these first weeks, I think that now it's going to flip and we're going to get like 3-4 back, hopefully. The next week is going to be much worse though. We're playing against TH Ravens and we're playing on their stadium. The fact is that they lost they lost one match and had a draw. We had a draw and win one match. But instead of playing on their stadium, I'm going to play it cool and hope that things are going to be fine. We're going to get probably the best thing that we can go for is draw, I think. I don't think there's much that we can expect. They are the favorites, should mitigate any hit that we get from a possible loss there. So hopefully that's going to be how it's gonna be. We will just see. I'm not sure, but I know that we have to play it cool because our Team Spirit is murderous. This week actually moved us all the way to the second place, which comes from the fact that we are, one of the two teams that actually had a win and a draw. The first team had 2 wins. And then you got people who had a win and a loss. Then you got people who had a draw and a loss. And then people who lost 2 matches. So we're off to a good start. The Team Spirit is not good. Not gonna lie. The Team Spirit is not good. But every good point that we get is good. And now Riverdada and some of these other teams are, far behind us in terms of scores. So we might have a chance. We're just gonna see. As far as the Cup match went, we won handsomely, 9-0. They actually, were completely demolished by us. I guess this might be even a bot team. I haven't really... No, it's not, but it was probably a team that was just about starting. We played on their stadium, almost nobody showed up, but that's because it's the lower division of the Cup. But we won, it was amazing. And we got to the next round, which is going to be against the Ubelin, where the numbers are much closer. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to still play the same way as I played last week. We're going to see if we make it further. If not, no issue. We already screwed up anyway big time in the first match of the season, so there's not much to be said to that. One thing that I actually forgot to mention is that what made me so happy about this match is also the fact that nobody got hurt. Actually, Timon van Horsten got, slightly injured, but, I meant hurt like that they wouldn't play at all. So that didn't happen. We did well, and everybody is happy. So, as I mentioned, the strategy for next week is going to be played cool. We'll basically give this match a pass. I don't care. The best we can hope for is a draw, but I'll be happy with a loss where nobody gets hurt as well. And I'm hoping that with this such a bad team spirit, the game is going to give it a push from the below, because the team spirit has a tendency to move towards 5. So being this low, hopefully at the update on the first day we are going to get at least 2, but we'll see. Confidence is also pretty good though. Decent is nice. You don't want to be at exaggerated or slightly exaggerated. Decent strong is probably the best way you can be, where your team doesn't have any tendency to overestimate or underestimate your opponents. So that's something that you don't want to see if you're playing it this way. What else to say? I mean, finances wise, we are doing good. We're sitting at nearly 400,000 K. That's because we had a match on our stadium this week. So things are looking pretty good. As far as training goes, we had a couple of upgrades here. Zigor Bitis now has a playmaking of magnificent, which is really good. He's becoming more and more valuable to us. And considering he is still 19, he would be a pretty good sale at this point. Yeah, we could get him maybe for, around 3 million could be expected for him. Considering we bought him for 500,000, that's about 2.5 million worth of profit. But I'm going to keep him. I'm going to keep all of my players for this season. We just want to make them better. So as far as trainees go, you can see that we got Eugenio Serna-Perea, who is the new joiner, playmaking of 9, winger of 8. We got Omar Bellone, who has playmaking of 7, but defending of 9 and winger of 6. So again, he is the guy that we keep in our matches when possible and train him as best as we can. Zikud Bitis by making magnificent, defending excellent. By the way, this guy, it shows that he played as a center defender, but that's because I just switched him in during the match. Then you have the A team: Josef Velan, Juan Sote, Celestino Veka. These are the better trainees, and I think that the rest of the really high playmaking guys are way older. Veka's and Juan Sote, they're both at 13. And Zigur. These are the primary players. You can see that they played as inner midfielders here during the match. As you can see, though, they don't have really high skills. Bitis has the head specialty because he was scouted as a better trainee, but these guys are all the ones. Veka being our our own player actually. So he has a decent Mother Cup bonus, plus a bonus for Votes, so he is nearing playmaking of 15. Winger 6.5, passing 6.5, scoring 8.5. He's really good, to be quite honest. He's really good for his age. So we have a solid squad going here. I'm happy with that. No issues with anything. I was looking at a couple of matches here during this round. Nothing really interesting though. I don't know. It seems the RNG seems to be all over the place for now. I don't understand how it's going, but in no cases won the teams that I would have expected, except for us. I'm happy with this result. So we're going to see how it's going to go. If this is just a starting unlucky route, or if we really there's something more into this, because this is the point where strategy and team composition play a much bigger role than pure strength. You can see, for example, that the River Dada would be a team that I would have guessed quite a lot on. I would have thought that they would be maybe the strongest team. I think I even mentioned that, but they lost both matches. And these Syrup guys are not actually my biggest bet as far as things go, because their head stats aren't that high. Yeah, you see 298, they're weaker than the River Dada, but somehow they just make it happen. So, not sure if that's RNG or if, it's team composition and stuff like that. I just don't know. But, we're no longer a junior team. We are now in the lower middle of the table. We started in the 8th division, now we are in the 6th division, and we need to focus a bit more on building deeper strategies and, deeper understanding in the fundamentals of the game so that we can make it. I'm wondering actually if my first team that I played years and years ago got further than this. I don't think so. I think I ended in the, 2 divisions above the beginning. But maybe some of you watch that as well and will remember, because I don't. Anyway, a lot of players here for sale. You can see that Ora Chipenzo actually... Wow, actually you're selling a ton of guys. How are you doing this? I didn't check those because I didn't realize that they're all from the same team. Oh, they're gonna be... okay, so these are the posts from the youth team. This guy would be very valuable if he wasn't controversial, and he doesn't have a specialty. Yeah, I don't think anyone is gonna buy these. 19 with a playmaking of 7. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Controversial. Yeah, this guy has awful statistics. Otherwise, he doesn't have bad passing and scoring. Someone could snatch him. But other than that... Yeah, I don't understand it. These guys are like 19. Is he reselling something? I really don't know what this is about. Weird. That's weird. No idea what's going on there. Okay, cool. I think that's all for this week. Next week, expect our first defeat, or if we'll be very lucky, a draw. Hopefully that's gonna impact the team spirit, confidence, and we'll see if we make it through this round of the Coppa Alpe. Cool. So, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode.